Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Affiliate Reviews. If you're new to the channel, this is a series of videos where I look at various affiliate products, whether it's affiliate marketing or services or training videos, training series, different things that are aimed at affiliate marketers and people trying to develop an online income. And what I do is I take a look at different products and help you parse through the sales page so that you understand what it is that's being sold to you or advertised to you, so that you can understand the product and make a better decision as to whether or not you want it or not. So that's the goal of these videos. There's two ways that you can support these videos. One is if you see a product you like, you can purchase it through the link in the description. Doing so does provide me with a commission on the sale. Or you can click on the Patreon link also in the video description, and that will give you the opportunities to support me as a reviewer without purchasing the product. If you check out the videos, you'll see that I will just as often point out videos or products, that I don't think are good as I will products that are spectacular. So today we are looking at the ultimate CBO Cookbook, the BPM method. If you are not familiar with CBO is Campaign Budget Optimization. So if you've ever tried to set up an ad campaign with anybody, this is going to focus particularly on Facebook. But basically what it is it's a way to make your budget go as far as possible and to get as much out of it as you can. Okay, so Facebook ads is still very, very relevant. I know a lot of us no longer view Facebook as being as relevant for social media as it was, say, 5 years ago. But the reality is that Facebook is still a very profitable place to put ads, whether you enjoy it or not. And what we are being given here is, well, it's the ultimate way to get the most out of your campaign budget with Facebook ads. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the product here, what you will get, how to get consistency and stability in your ad account, learn the complete testing process for how to test and analyze audiences, angles, and creatives, exact step-by-step strategies for testing, prospecting, and retargeting that we use in our agency and with clients with more than 40 plus million in ads spent. Intermediate to advanced works with budgets from $300 a day to $30,000 a day, using insider knowledge after spending years knowledge sharing with Facebook product teams. Okay, so I have advertised on Facebook on several occasions, and the first time I advertised on Facebook, it's a very daunting thing to do at first. I'm not going to pull up a Facebook ads interface or anything right now, but if you've ever tried to do it, there's a lot of different things that show up. It's not as simple as you would think. Okay, so and learning how to set up things like tests and test campaigns and set up different. There's a lot of stuff. I'm not going to try to pull a whole bunch of things off the top of my head right now, but the reality is that it's a complicated and very daunting process to somebody who's new at it. Okay, so to get all of these things, consistency and stability, learning to test and analyze audiences, getting the step-by-step strategies, targeting. Now I realize that if you are new, looking at $300,000 to $30,000 a day on advertising is going to look very, very intimidating to you. Okay, you can start advertising on Facebook, paying for advertisements on Facebook for much less than $300. And if you're new and you're trying to build up a little bit without much investment, it is possible to do, and I'm fairly confident that the things that you're going to learn in the Ultimate CBO Cookbook will work with less. However, obviously a higher budget is going to take you a lot further than a smaller budget. So while you can run a very small target, a very small campaign set with, say, $20 a day, It's not going to go as far as if you're spending one or two or $300. And if you're getting a lot of revenue coming in from your ads, then to spend the $30,000. Again, I know $30,000 to a lot of us is going to look like, oh my goodness, that's huge. Who would ever spend $30,000 a day on advertising? Well, if you're spending $30,000 a day on advertising, but it's making you, $500,000 a day or something like that, and that's going to depend on, exactly what you're using it for. If you're selling a finite number of products, obviously you're not ever going to need that much. But anyway, the point is that he's focusing more on, if by the time you're spending $300 a day, you are in the range of people who are serious about advertising. You're not playing around with it for 10 or 20 or $50 a day. You're pretty serious about it, and at that point, the excuses are no longer there. If you're spending $20, it's easy enough to say it doesn't matter if you're following it or not. You're not doing enough of it. So we get into a lot of the testimonials, and obviously, if we look through the testimonials, they're going to be largely positive because it's pretty infrequent that anybody puts up negative things on their sales page. So if you watch any of my videos, I don't really spend a lot of time looking through these things because I think they're reasonably easy to fake if someone's willing to do the time, or even just to have somebody, a friend, put up a positive comment. However, that doesn't mean that I don't think the product is good, and that doesn't mean I think the product is bad. So here's what you're going to get. Now, this is going to be training. Okay, so this is not going to be giving you this is not a plug and play software program. This is not a service where somebody else is going to do all of these things for you. You can find those services. You can find those services and many others over on Fiverr and Freelancer and other places like that. There are lots of people who will they will take your money and they will do campaigns up for you. This is going to teach you how to do these things yourself. So understand the Facebook algorithm, full testing process, stability and consistency, and then we've got 3 bonuses here: retargeting strategies, small spend, test and grow. Learn how to use, test, and optimize for small spends, starting at $50 a day. Okay, so I spoke too soon. I have read through this before, but I didn't memorize all of it or anything like that, and I'm not really following notes. So this is a significantly smaller amount that you can spend and learn from. And scaling strategies. So for a limited time, you'll also get some bonus scale strategies to use once you've gained stability to enable you to scale and keep profits. So this is ideal for somebody who's learning and trying to get into Facebook marketing, who has if you have the capital to put into ads at the beginning. Okay, so if you have $300 set aside for your online business and that's it, don't spend it all on ads. But again, you get a bonus here, so you can spend $50 or $100 on advertising. Now that's per day, so again, $300. Don't blow it all in one place. But what it's going to let you do is go from spending $50 to $100 and scale up to spending $300, $500, $1,000, $5,000. You're going to figure out how much you want to spend based on the results that you're getting. Okay, so this is just sort of common business practice sense. If you're spending $300 and making money, and you spend $800 and you make more money, and you spend $1,100 and proportionately it's not quite as good, then you're going to scale back and find, you're going to find the optimal point, and that's part of what you're going to figure out with the Ultimate CBO Cookbook. Full of actionable advice on building a profitable Facebook ads machine with consistent profit. This is a big word because you can spend a huge amount of money once or twice and get a lot of views or a lot of bumps or a lot of activity. It's something else to get consistent and profit. Okay, you don't just want people to look at your Facebook ad. I've talked to people about Facebook ads before, and they were excited because it showed how many views their ad had. And views are good, but we don't just want views, we want conversions and we want clicks. And from those conversions and clicks, we want to see purchases being made. We want sales. We want people to not just look at our stuff, but to buy them. And so that's going to involve targeting. If I see your ad on Facebook and it's a product or a service that I'm not interested in, then well, you've kind of wasted the money that you gave to Facebook to show me that ad because it's not targeted, and you don't want to show your Facebook ad to people who aren't interested in your product. Okay, so designed for the Facebook marketer spending at least $250 per day, up to $25,000 per day. Part education, part implementation. What does that mean? Well, the education part means that you need to know what to do. The implementation part means it doesn't matter what you know if you don't do it. Okay, so it's going to be up to you to do the training in the modules and then to actually put it into practice in your Facebook ads. Actionable right now and a companion for months to come. This product just came out today, so this is very up to date. It is January 31st, 2021, and this just came out earlier today. So this isn't something that came out 5 or 10 years ago that's not up to date on current Facebook ad policies, practices, etc., etc. This is brand new and completely up to date. Okay, and it's going to be valuable for a while because I doubt now if Facebook comes out tomorrow and changes everything, then I'm wrong and you have my apologies, but that's pretty doubtful. They tweak things every once in a while, but this is going to be, as he says, a companion for months to come. Using proven strategies. This is coming from somebody who is very knowledgeable in the Facebook campaign world. We've spent 40 plus millions over the last 15 years testing, learning, and improving our ad recipes for prospects from top of funnel or cold right through to warm and red hot customers, converting at low cost and high profits. Okay, and this is what we want, is we want those conversions. What you're going to discover, what structured ad sets are. Okay, again, this is stuff that if you're new to ads and Facebook ads, you may not even know what these are. But this is going to teach you how to not just build an ad, but an ad set. How to part of this is going to be working out branding as well. But you're going to find out a lot of good stuff. Advantages and disadvantages of campaign budget optimization. How campaign budget optimization will save you time and money, how the customer feedback score affects scaling, what the graduation framework is, and how you go from testing to prospecting to scaling confidently time after time, why we use CBO and how for testing, including a printable checklist, how we test different audiences fast, when and how you should group your audiences for testing, how much budget each ad set should spend during testing and then prospecting ahead of scale, which ad set optimization window we use and the effects on consistency, which KPIs to use to analyze audiences. Hint, in this phase, it's not ROAs or CPA. I'm not going to get into explaining this simply because I think this is a fun little thing if you're not up on Facebook advertising. Pick this module up, go through it, and find out what this means. Okay, that is my challenge. Or I mean, simply go and Google some acronyms, and you can find it out. But learn how to test different ads and creatives on, including printable cheat sheet. I'm not going to go through all of this. There's a lot, and that's the point. You are getting a lot of information in this, and then we get down to kind of this is sort of his official sales pitch here. I was told to charge thousands for this knowledge. You know what? Honestly, the value of any product is going to depend on what it is that you as the consumer are willing to spend on this. If you are trying to get an online business off the ground, whether it's a storefront, whether it's a blog or a website that's dependent on ad revenue, if you are doing if you were doing drop shipping, if you're doing print on demand, if you're doing any kind of service at all, anything where you are making money online, you need to figure out what it's worth to you to drastically increase the amount of traffic that you get, the amount of exposure that you're getting, and to frankly simplify your life by avoiding. You can spend years and thousands of dollars going through Facebook ads trying to figure all these things out by yourself. But honestly, a product like this is probably worth $1,000 or more, at least to a lot of people, because if it's going to make you tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in the long run, then it's worth it's worth that. It's worth $1,000 for the amount of training that you're going to get. Just like a college or university education is very expensive, but spending $200,000 to eventually end up as a doctor who makes $150,000 or $200,000 a year, that's a worthwhile investment. So this is tremendously valuable, and if you haven't guessed from my tone and general comments, I'm a very strong supporter of this product. There's a lot of products I've done where I look at them and I say, well, maybe this is okay for you. This is something you should buy if, and I've done some products where I have just straight up come out and told you I don't recommend this product. I don't think you or anybody should pay for this product here. This is not the case. This is actually almost the opposite. This is a product that I think pretty much anybody who is planning on advertising on Facebook, and again, even if you hate Facebook, it is probably still worth your time to advertise on Facebook, because it's going to get you. By the way, Facebook, you can also advertise on Instagram at the same time. So between the two of them, and you'll learn some practices in there that will translate over to other social media platforms as well. Not exactly, but it's not one for one. But you will learn things that will carry you over to other places. So this absolutely, for all of the stuff that you're getting, all of the information, and this isn't going to cost you $10,000 or $1,000 or $500, but right now it is on for $47 US. Okay, so $47. I'm in Canada. That's going to be probably, I would think probably about $60. $60 is about what it would cost for me to go out with a friend, for me to take somebody out to dinner at a middle of the road restaurant without drinks. So as an investment to your online income, your online business, to your livelihood and your efforts and hopes and dreams, I'm sure in many cases to replace your 9-to-5 drudgery. Maybe it's not that drudgery for you, that drudgerous for you, but I think that the cost of this is very worth it. Limited time only. I'm not sure how long this is going to be up and available. However, it's pretty likely that there's going to be a great deal of success with this product, and it's going to either disappear or the price will go up. So I strongly recommend this product to you. Here we're getting into some other testimonials. These are testimonials from other people who are very involved in the affiliate marketing world. Some of you may recognize some names. Here we've got a bit on Depeche Mandalia. And again, we've got a money back guarantee. So you have 30 days to check the product out, and if it's not working for you, if you look at it and say, no, this isn't worth it, then he'll give you your money back. So my advice is to check out the link below, go to the sales page that we're looking at together right now, and honestly, read through it yourself, take a look over it. You can do some of your own homework if you do choose to buy the product. I hope that you choose to do that through the link in my description. That helps me out. And again, I want to bring you guys the best information I can on products as they're coming out. So I'm going to be trying here in 2021 to try to keep up with a lot of products that are coming out as they're coming out, as they're new, rather than trying to catch up with older products. If you like this video, if it's been helpful, like and subscribe. Check out the links below, and thanks a lot, guys. I hope it's been helpful, and we'll see you again next time.